Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 4. Video for this week is a little different than the first 3 weeks in that tonight I'm going to offer you 2 on your own 20 to 30 minute sessions. One's going to be the basics and the second one is going to have a little bit more of the advanced. So it gives you 2 options. There's not one that's better. Just because you're doing a more advanced one doesn't mean that the basic one is quote unquote easier. Sometimes it's just really, really important to have a basic one, and then maybe you're feeling like you want to work a little harder, so you can go back to the basics, or you can use those basics for that more advanced. So I'm just going to take you through 20 minutes. Hopefully it'll be around 20 minutes. That's my goal. And yeah, and you'll have it for reference in the future. So let's get started. Warm up with your cat-cows. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let yourself move through with that breath, inhaling and exhaling. Letting your back be long, keeping that space, especially in that low back, so you're not squishing those lower vertebrae, but rather feeling that extension. You feel yourself maybe even allowing that belly to extend and be long. One more round of this traditional cat-cow. And then letting yourself move a little bit bigger. Take the hands a little bit farther forward and wider, the knees farther apart, and let yourself move your hips towards your heels. Then your hips towards your wrists, and just sort of move, feeling if this is just sort of transitioning from whatever it was you were doing to delivering blood flow, so that you just don't go into this hard practice, but rather let yourself warm up into it. Again, just pressing your hips towards your heels, extending. And in. Next time your right hip comes to that right heel, just pause and change direction. So you really want to give yourself a nice 1 to 2 minutes of warming up from whatever it was you were doing to being here. And then letting yourself come back up through into that tabletop. Starting with that basic tabletop Superman cat-cows ideas. So belly button to spine, release the hand forward, send the leg back, and exhale. Inhale, release, and release back down as you exhale. So moving with that breath, a little fluid, keeping the elbows straight but not locked, keeping the hips level, and really feeling that extension out through your fingers. And you want to do, I would say, at least 10 of these on each side. Really letting and engaging that transverse abdominals and finding that length. Remember, the leg doesn't need to go any higher than your hip height. Same with your arm, you're reaching away. I think we have 1 more on each side. So extend and release. Extend and release. Now we're going to move on to our planks with arms. So we're going to start with those arms long. Send those heels back. Your choice. You're either going to start from your toes or from your knees. And I'm going to time this because we're going to go 2 by 30 seconds on each side. So when I say go, you need to see my watch. Give me your go. Ready, and go. So you're holding that plank, drawing that belly button to your spine, letting that breath continue to float in. Halfway there. If at any point that low back is giving you any discomfort, come back onto those knees. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and gently release. Nice. Sometimes it's nice to give those wrists a nice little break. And we're going to repeat that one more time, giving yourself maybe a few cat-cows in between, drawing that belly up, lengthening. I'm going to get my glasses so I can see my watch better. All right. So once again, getting into that placement, into that long plank, either from toes or from your knees. And we're going to start in 10 seconds. And you're going to hold this again for 30 seconds. So this is that basic engagement of that core. Don't let that back sink. Ready, go. 30 seconds here. Long, strong spine. Front of the legs are engaged, pressing the thighs to the sky, but keeping those hips in that neutral position. So you are in essence a plank. Keep going. You are over halfway. You have 10 more seconds. Well done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let yourself release back into that cat-cow, up and down. And then again, same idea, moving on to our elbows. So same idea, elbows, strong core. We're going to hold it again for 30 seconds, 2 rounds. We're going to start in around 10 seconds. So you want to take your time to let yourself set it up. Ready, 3, 2, and go. So now we've moved from that core with our hands onto the core with the elbow. I do think it's important to do both and not just go into one. Smooth breath in and out. Remember, we're moving from the basics to the more advanced the next round. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, letting yourself come onto your knees. This time pressing yourself back into either a puppy pose or a child's pose, letting those hips move side to side. And again, maybe giving those wrists just a little bit of movement. And we've got one more round. Ready? 10 seconds. Let yourself get set up. Feel the engagement of that core. 3, 2, and go. Keep letting that breath float in and out. Don't let it get stuck. Don't get tight in that chest. Even have a little like with your lips if you need to just give yourself that little bit of ease. Halfway there, nicely done, 30 seconds. So we've held the hands and the elbows 2 times 30. Smooth breath in and out. Last 5 seconds. And 4, 3, 2. Coming down onto your knees. Once again, sending your hips back into that child's pose. Moving once again into our cat-cows. Draw yourself up, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let yourself move, really broaden. Let that chest drop, extend the head of the tail. Breathe in. And breathe out. So now we're going to move on to boat pose. So you're going to move those feet to one side. You're going to come onto your front. And I like to start with the block either this way, second position, or into that first position. We're going to hold boat pose for 30 seconds. So again, you're engaging those transverse abdominals. Let yourself come back onto that sacrum. Let yourself have height. So I'll take it from this angle. 30 seconds. You can gently squeeze that block. Let the arms come up and ready. Here we go. Go. And you're just breathing, keeping that back long. Smooth in and out. Trying to see if you can release the hip flexors just a little bit. 10 more seconds. Keep squeezing that block. It's super important. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Give yourself a few seated cat-cows, drawing that back through, broadening, letting the shoulders draw. Inhale and exhale. Ready, one more round. Get yourself set up. We're going to start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, release the arms. Let yourself be here. Super strong spine, long. You're not rolling through, engaging through that core. Nice work. 10 seconds. We got halfway to go. Ready? Halfway. Well done. Keep that breath floating. Keep the hands. You can add, but remember, we're doing basics here. And you want to keep that core strong, not a lot of movement. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Once again, a few of those cat cows where you draw the back, bring yourself in, draw that back, breathe yourself in. One more round. Moving into our bridge pose. So keep in mind that once you've elevated into bridge, you do not want to move that neck. Your knees are bent, your feet are hip width apart, flat on the floor. Your hands are either with the palms on the floor or the palms to the sky. I like the palms on the floor. You're just going to simply lift your core as you press your feet into the floor and the knees go forward. Inhale, and again, 30 seconds. Here we go. Keep drawing the knees towards center. Again, you can always take that block if you want and let yourself feel that gentle squeeze. The hands again can cactus or stay down by the floor. We have got halfway there. Well done. Keep that lengthening, smooth breath in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently release yourself down. Give those legs a few side to side windshield wipers before repeating that again. 30 seconds. Bring those knees up to center. Heel toe your feet. Let that block come into the width that's appropriate for you. I'm going to try this way instead. Again, 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Feet into the floor. Knees move forward. Press the hips high. Breathe in and out. Can you see how that can become one long line from your chest to your knees? We've got 10 more seconds. Keep that hips nice and high. And 5, 4, 3, 2, gently release. Let those legs do a few windshield wipers to release that low back. Three more. 2. And last one. So you're going to come back up and we're going to do that block to elbow bicycle abs. So this is an advanced one, but it is really one that I feel makes you feel like you've worked. And sometimes it's really important to feel like we've worked. So remember, here's the drill. We take the block and we place it on that one leg. We bring the opposite, the same arm. We take our heads and we're strong. Back is strong to the mat. Here we go. Let that leg release. Bring it in. That's 1. And 2. And 3. Super slow. Don't rush it. And 4. Next time you bring that leg down, you're going to hold that leg down and you're going to pump into the leg and the thigh 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Give those legs a little side to side, maybe pat out that belly before we do it to the same thing to the other side. So here you go again. Heel toe the feet in. Bring that block to your knees. Hold that block with the elbow, clasping, draw that back tight, 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 tight to the floor. And then same thing, right leg. 1, bring it in. 2, bring it in. Super slow, keep that pressure on the block. 3, bring it in. And 4. So this time, as you keep that leg, you extend it, hold that leg long, pump it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Bring the knee in, slowly release. Let those legs go side to side. Nicely done. We are coming up to 15 minutes, so we're going to finish off with some of our stretches. Let yourself roll over, press yourself up off the floor. We're going to move into our cat-cows again, just final time to just move. You'll feel that belly really extend. And then from here, you're going to drop yourself down from a plank, knees, and lower all the way. Moving into our cobra pose, hands are by. Remember that sort of underneath your chest, draw the elbows, draw the tailbone towards the floor or towards your heels. Let your feet be strong and just a little bit of movement up. Keep the length through the spine. And we're here for 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Here you go. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release left ear to the floor. Let everything go. And then again, let the hips release and then set it up again. Heels towards the midline, feet strong into the mat. So much so that your knees rise. Take those hands. Bring the elbows in, lift yourself forward and up, draw the shoulders down. Here we go, 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Let yourself release. Come back down. Give those hips a nice little shake and breathe in and let it out. All right. So coming from here, we're going to move into that child's pose just to let the hips go side to side a little bit. Draw yourself back up. And then moving into that seated, one-legged, wide-legged. So this is for that QL. I like that block underneath the knee. Place that strap behind that foot. Clasp. Square up over that short left knee. Lengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, let yourself reach up and over. And again, 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Let it be dynamic. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Let yourself exhale over the long right leg, big shoulder circles to release the shoulders, lengthening your sternum towards your toes on your inhale. As you exhale, let yourself soften forward. And again, simply 20 seconds. Here we go. 18 and 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10. I missed 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let yourself rise up. Extend out the opposite leg. Give those knees a nice little shake. Same thing, opposite side. Allow that strap to come around that foot. 1, 2. Square up over that short. Inhale that knee, let hand high. As you exhale, draw yourself up and over, releasing that QL. Remember that slight rotation so that left side reaches up. And here we go, 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16. Keeping that right glute grounded. You've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Square up over that short left leg or long left leg, big shoulder circles. And again, inhale, root that right leg, that right knee as you exhale, send that sternum towards your toes. Keep breathing that length, 20 seconds, starting now. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let yourself rise up, release that strap. Bring those legs both forward in front of you, nice and long. Letting yourself take those hands behind those thighs. You're gonna roll vertebrae by vertebrae, bring the knees in when it becomes effort. Give yourself a snug hug. And again, start with that or finish off with that supine twist. So you're gonna let your knees drop to the right, keep that left shoulder grounded, maybe place a block between or under that leg. And again, 20 seconds, let yourself breathe in and out. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that hand, belly button to spine. Let the knees come back up to center. Give them a snug little hug. Same thing last time, other side. Let that knees drop to the left, core is engaged to start. Release everything nice and easy. Keep that right shoulder grounded. Maybe cactus that arm, thigh, and then here we go, 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hand, bring the knees back up, super snug hug. I always like to end with some fun, so a little up and down. And that's your 22 minutes with a little bit of blurb at the beginning, so 20 minutes. Well done, gang. And that would be your basic. Next one up will be the more advanced. See you soon.